Alright, welcome back. So for starters, this piece is actually made from two different pieces layered together. The first being this dress, and the second one being this crop top of sorts. At least, on me it's one. I just wanted to be sure that it would fit over the dress the way I wanted it to, so I dry fitted it. Then I marked out with a fabric marker that needs to be heat set in order to be maintained on the fabric, so I didn't actually have to have it maintained, I could just wash it and it would be gone, where I was going to put the lines. I used a ruler to make them as straight as possible, and I sourced this navy blue cord from the dollar store. I sewed it one way along the line and then turned it around to double up the thickness. At first I ended up cutting each piece, but I didn't like the frayed edges, so I ended up just turning it around and flipping the piece to continue it instead. I even went a step further by stitching it on the back so the frayed edge wouldn't be visible at all. The lines aren't perfect, but they were good enough for my purpose. I end up using some very small scissors to basically cut off the extreme excess of the cord that I had left. Using more of that cord and some fabric glue alongside the added stability of some pins to keep them intact, I went around the current pearls. With the frayed edges, I did use some more of the fabric glue and a Q-tip to kind of add the glue and then push the edges down so they were less noticeable once again. I ended up actually putting the pins through an eraser to keep them even more stable so that they wouldn't kind of flip around on the table. Even though this isn't the exact movie costume, I thought it gave the appearance of it anyways. For the actual dress itself though, it was easy enough simply placing the cord down, starting the stitch at the back, and then just taking it around the front and back to back. Three times at the bottom and once more towards more of the top. Again, doubling these up so the appearance was thicker. I would have went for some thicker cord, but I couldn't find any. The biggest challenge with this was just making sure that my machine didn't suck up the other layers into it, which did happen a few times. So I did have to tear that seam out and start over, but for the most part it went pretty well. If this looks as if I'm having a little bit of difficulty with it and kind of almost hand sewing it, like manually sewing it with a machine, it's because I was. It proved very difficult to get the two different pieces of the cord to be as side by side as I wanted them to be, so instead I just did my best and went with it. But that is it for today's video. I do hope you guys enjoy. See you in the next one. Bye guys. Hi Barbie. Bye Barbie.